So here we are. This is where we stand right now. And this thing's basically going to be coming out today. Kind of a sad sight. This is something I never really wanted to do to this car since, you know, I got that thing sitting over there and I got a 71 Monte Carlo in another garage. There she is, Super T10, Borg Warner 4-speed, hooked up to a 400 small block Chevy. Horrible, dude. Just dripping juice. Clutch is still in pretty decent shape. Even with the way I drive this thing. So I threw red Loctite on these when I put this flywheel in, so this should be interesting. Hopefully they come off. Not bad. I guess red Loctite doesn't stand a chance against an impact. Right on. So, throw this thing on the stand. Alright, so you know how I was talking about the cam earlier? Let's just pull this thing out. Yeah, check this out. This is wonderful. Right there, this guy. You got a lot of metal shavings in this motor. It's the main reason why it's getting torn apart. Alright, so I got the engine on the engine stand, and I'm going to start tearing into it. Try to figure out exactly what's inside this thing. Wow. Check this out. Man, am I glad I pulled this motor. Look at the metal shavings that are sitting on that bracket for the oil pickup. I mean, dude, that is... wow. That's not even oil. Alright. So I got some words of wisdom. If you grind down a cam lobe or a lifter or anything close to that, pull the motor. The bottom of this oil pan, wow, legendary. That is not sludge. That is pure steel. So these are aftermarket rods. Usually when somebody does a rebuild, like the guy before me, will stamp the rods for later dates, like now, which they didn't do. So we're going to do that right now. So we got number 1 on both ends. So now we're going to stamp number 4. So the reason why I did that is when you rebuild a motor, you want to have everything go back together the way it came apart. Just looking at some of these journals, this crankshaft definitely got damaged. The more I think about it now, I'm really glad that I decided to tear into this thing, because it would have been one pass down the drag strip or one, you know, stoplight drag race, and that bottom end probably would have gotten completely trashed. I'm gonna pull the crank out now and let's see how the main bearings look. Leverage. Oh, it's like butter. Very nice. Definitely pretty beat up. All right, let's finally get this crank out. I'm gonna give you guys something real special right now. So we got a neighbor out here and their dog just sounds like it's being murdered all the time. So my other neighbor doesn't appreciate that too much, so he lines up his trucks on the property line and just lets his alarm go off. It's pretty funny. Listen. Ah, the beauty of living in the country. So I guess we'll conclude this video since I have a little bit of a noise disturbance right now. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to take this thing into the machine shop, have them look it over, new cam bearings, see if it needs to be decked. I'm going to run all the casting numbers on the crank. It looks like a stock cast crank. Keith Black pistons, Lunati rods. I'm really shooting for 500 horse in this thing. It was probably at like 350, 400. It was pretty fun. It's a, you know, 4-speed car, so definitely fun. Definitely get no grip though when I'm driving. Let's put some more power in it.
You guys were causing trouble earlier, weren't you? We're like, no, no, no. He goes, I'm just kidding. I love Roadkill, man.
Vegas is full car.
I love